How do you avoid getting lost when you're out on a trail ride with friends, exploring the local mountains or desert terrains? Well, today I'm going to show you what I use to avoid getting lost. Hey there, it's Bill here. Welcome to JK Southwest. This is where we do all things Jeep. We document all of our travels and explorations, and we talk a little bit of gear and tech. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell icon too, so you don't miss out on any of the action. Getting lost out on the trails is a real concern and should be addressed every time you go out exploring. Not knowing where you're going can be frustrating and can lead to a lot of lost time out on the trail. So today I'm going to show you what I use in my Jeep every time I go out. For many off-roaders, driving into the unknown and cruising on roads less traveled, looking for beautiful views and challenging obstacles is what makes going off-road so enticing. The lure of the great unknown has driven people to explore and has kept them exploring throughout the entire world. For centuries, all the great pioneers and pathfinders used navigation systems to help keep them on course. Moving forward is to help them find their way back home. And while our ancestors successfully navigated their expeditions using the stars as their guides, our navigation systems have gotten a bit of an upgrade. GPS, or Global Positioning Systems, were first launched by the U.S. Department of Defense in the early 70s. It was designed for use by the United States military and became available for civilian use in the early 90s. Since then, GPS has replaced most physical maps, and many people use the GPS on their smartphone or vehicle-mounted GPS for directions during their daily commute, road trips, and for off-roading purposes. Most navigating systems are suitable and designed for daily driving in and around populated areas. If you plan on taking your rig to where network coverage is spotty at best, you want to make sure you have the best off-road GPS that's designed for the kind of remote locations you're going to visit. Gaia GPS makes route planning incredibly easy. The cloud-based storage means I can create routes with just a few clicks of my mouse on my computer at home. By the time I pick up my phone or tablet, the route I created is already synced across. Can also easily create or modify routes while on the fly. Gaia Premium also supports offline maps, and to me this is one of the best features of the app. The offline map functionality allows you to define a region in which you want the maps to be downloaded to your device. The offline map functionality is super simple to do. To get the most out of Gaia, you do need a subscription. Gaia Premium membership comes with dozens of layers on the maps. Includes road, topographical, satellite images. These maps really assist in finding routes all across the country. It works great, regardless of driving a well-marked trail or following an old mining trail in the Jeep. It helps avoid getting lost on all the endless offshoots and dead-end trails. With the web backup functionality, I never fear changing devices, upgrading, or switching phones again. When you log into Gaia GPS on your device, it'll sync your routes, your waypoints, your folders, and back up all of your data online. All your routes and data can be imported and exported using GPX or KML files for integration with anything that uses those data formats, including Google Earth. Even with the power of Gaia, I still suggest that you don't ditch your trusty printed maps and compass. Sometimes technology can fail, devices can break, batteries can die. Nothing beats having a printed map and compass to help you get home safely. In my Jeep, I'm running the Gaia app on my iPad Mini 4. Now, my iPad lacks cellular service and thus it has no built-in GPS. For my GPS signal, I use a Garmin InReach Mini. It shares the GPS signal with my iPad via Bluetooth. The 67's design mount is super sturdy, and when I'm not using the iPad, I can swap the mount and have a place to keep my cell phone handy. The Garmin InReach Mini packs some powerful features into a small and reasonably priced package. You can send and receive your GPS location to anyone with a text or email, even in the backcountry where your cell phone doesn't work. You can also receive messages, allowing you to communicate with family and friends in emergency services. The Garmin InReach is a two-way satellite communicator that works where cell phones don't. It uses the Iridium satellite network, which has pole-to-pole coverage. If you don't ever travel out of cell phone range, you don't need a device like this. But if you're off-road out of phone range as many of us are, this palm-sized device can save your life. The Garmin InReach Mini has the ability to trigger an interactive SOS to a 24/7 search and rescue monitoring center. So if the unthinkable happens, you have the ability to call for help. If you press the SOS button, you'll have two-way contact with search and rescue services and have the ability to dispatch a helicopter rescue if needed. Being able to send and receive text in the backcountry is great, but I really have this unit for the SOS functions. I know it's not the best practice to travel off-road solo, but I often find myself exploring trails all on my own. If I'm in the middle of nowhere and I want to be able to call for help, the Garmin InReach Mini will help me do that. I have the Garmin InReach Mini mounted here in my Jeep, right next to my VHF radio. Even inside the Jeep, it has no problems getting signal. The Bluetooth connection to my iPad is super solid. I have it mounted using a RAM ball and the Garmin specific RAM mount right up here on the header. So there you have it. That's what navigational aids I've been using in my Jeep. Let me know in the comments below what you're using. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.